All right, good morning, everybody. Again, my name is Ryan McLean. I'm the town administrator here in Carlisle, and on behalf of our select board, we have Barney, Travis, and Kate here to support this swearing in. I'd like to welcome you to the town of Carlisle. I'd also like to thank our department heads and staff for attending and supporting our newest department head and for all your hard work. And then for recognition in the room, we have Representative Simon Cataldo, our district attorney, Marion Ryan. Thank you for joining us. Our former police chief and now police chief in Bedford, Chief Fisher. And then would like to definitely welcome the Amendola family, Andrew's wife, Kelly, his parents, Elizabeth and Joe, his children, Gianna, Andrew, Isla, his brother, Joe, and all the other Amendolas and friends that came to support this good day. So welcome to everybody, and thank you for coming here. So you have to endure me opening this ceremony here, and then we'll get to the good stuff. So I'd like to thank Chief Fong, who refused to sit up here, but our last act was to make him served as a bridge between Chief Fisher and now, when we're installing our permanent chief. Provided incredible experience and stability. Chief Fisher was a tremendous asset to this town for 11 years and provided a very rock steady and stable department, and then moved on to, I won't say greener, just pastures, creating a void that Chief Fong was able to fill. And as a new town administrator myself, that experience and stability was incredibly important. He made strong recommendations and worked with me to solve immediate problems, and then built a smooth transition and a nice foundation for a new chief to take over. And he's a resident, so he will be making sure that we're using our tax dollars wisely, but also having a solid department moving forward. So thank you to Chief Fong for all you did for me and the community. So briefly, I want to talk about the process that we went through for our new chief. So we created some clear goals for the hire, trying to find someone as qualified and steady as Chief Fisher to take over this very important department. We hired a third party to evaluate us externally, and then worked internally to understand what the needs of the department were and to make sure that we added residents to a search committee so that this was a holistic approach for the town of Carlisle. More than 30 candidates wanted to be chief of police here in Carlisle. We had several rounds of interviews and a grueling assessment center that I watched myself. So to be the chief in a very small town like Carlisle, you had to really want it and to earn it. And I believe that Chief Amendola did. To prove his qualifications, I would like to give you a brief bio. He served as patrolman, detective, sergeant, and police lieutenant in Brookline. He's also an expert in police accreditation and training, which will be important for the future of our department. He's a Purple Heart recipient from the United States Army for his combat time in Afghanistan, and he's highly educated with a criminal justice master's from UMass Lowell, the Trilogy Award from the FBI's LEADA Academy, and a certificate from Harvard for leadership principles. And we expect a lot from our new qualified chief. There will be chances to place leadership positions and fill some vacancies we have in the department. There'll be a chance to lean on the incredible experience of our department and to use our current employees who have keeping things together to make sure that the department runs the way Carlisle wants it to run while implementing a new chief. We're working on a new public safety building and trying to accreditate the department and creating the next generation of police leadership so that we can promote internally the next time we have one of these swearing-in ceremonies. Not for a long time. So thank you for, David Modell joined us from the select board. We'd just like to recognize an important member of the community and my boss. And now would like to turn it over to the chair of our select board, Barney Arnold, for comments and for welcome.
This is really exciting and a little bit intimidating with our police force ringing the back of the room, but it's wonderful to see everybody here. Yes, thank you, Ryan. As Ryan said, I'm the chair of the select board, although that will be changing at our elections on June 13th. But I'm really, really pleased to be here today to be able to be part of this ceremony. I grew up in the military, and this reminds me a little bit of the sort of change of command ceremony that I went through, in my own family. So first of all, I want to add my thanks to Chief Fisher for his time here and his creation of a very strong department. And then of course, Ken, we can't thank you enough for stepping up. And I know it was a little bit longer tenure than you expected, and we really appreciate that you stayed with us and offered your expertise and support throughout this whole process. So the Carlisle Select Board was unanimous in our approval of hiring Chief Amendola, and I can tell you that we were all very appreciative of the skills and experience that he brings to this position. And in particular, two things that I in particular appreciated was, first of all, that he's had some experience living in a small town. And one of the things he said in the interview process was how much he was looking forward to working in a town like Carlisle, where he'd have the opportunity to build relationships with people and really be part of the community. And that was very exciting to all of us. And the second thing is, energy. Nothing like being kind of in mid-career, right? And being very eager to take on the next level of leadership. So all of us on the select board were very excited and thrilled to make this appointment. I do want to just recognize Travis Snell, one of the select board members who led the screening committee that Ryan referred to. So thank you, Travis. So I would also like to welcome the Amendola family and friends, and particularly for his children, I want to say this is a fun town. We do some fun things, and we really expect the police chief, as the rest of the department will tell you, to step up for things like Halloween and the Old Home Day Parade. So I think not just children, but I think all of you will enjoy some of the things that Carlisle has to offer in that respect. It's a great town to live in and work in, and I think you will find our town to be very supportive of our public safety departments, and also very involved, which might be a little different from Brookline, but we're a very community-oriented place, small enough where people get to know each other personally. So I want to just encourage you to take those opportunities. And I know you had mentioned in your interview looking forward to building relationships. As Ryan said, our town hall staff is excellent and very skilled and ready to work with you in every way that you need. And I think here in town you'll find that people are very welcoming and looking forward to helping you begin your tenure here. And I would just say, I think for the select board and certainly for myself, our expectation is that you will help us think about and get to a police department that recognizes kind of what's changing in the world, and particularly here in Carlisle. How can we? How do we need to change in order to address some of the needs that we see here in Carlisle that may have evolved, in the last couple of years? And we need to be thinking ahead to how we can build our department to really meet everybody's needs here in town. So with that, I'll just say welcome. We're so excited to have you. And I know each of the members of the select board are looking forward to working with you very closely and offering you all the support we can give you. So thank you and welcome.
All right, thank you, Barney. Let's get a new chief. I just want to thank all of our regional partners, all of the chiefs and officers that have joined us from surrounding communities. Policing is definitely a regional effort, and your support here for our new chief in our town is noticed and appreciated. Thank you. Our very talented town clerk will now swear in and do the oath of office for our new police chief, Andrew Amendola.
Oh, you've got a marker.
So, appointment to the position of Chief of Police in the town of Carlisle is an honor and a unique responsibility. By appointing you, the Select Board has expressed confidence in you. First, that you will, with effectiveness and distinction, discharge your duties. Second, that they have given you their trust. I will now recite the oath of office. Please answer, I will, when I'm finished. Raise your right hand. In accepting the office to which you have been appointed in the town of Carlisle, do you solemnly promise to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and the bylaws of the town of Carlisle? Do you promise to impart professional standards of quality and integrity so that the conduct of the affairs of your office shall be above reproach and merit public confidence in the position of Chief of Police? Do you promise to uphold such laws and bylaws to which the office of the Chief of Police may be subject and abide by lawful direction of the Select Board? Do you, Andrew Amendola, solemnly swear and affirm that you will perform the duties incumbent on you as the Chief of Police in the town of Carlisle in good faith to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Peggy really did the hard lift there. She did a lot of the words. So we're going to invite our new chief's mother, Elizabeth, to come up and do the ceremonial pinning, which is probably the best part of the ceremony. Good job. I won't make you do a surprise speech. And now we'll have comments from our new chief.
All right, the tough part now. All right, first off, good morning. It's still morning, but thank you to the Select Board, Town Administrator Ryan McLean, Assistant Town Administrator Aubrey Thomas, and the Police Search Committee for placing your faith in me to lead this department. To the other chiefs of police and neighboring police leaders here today, I look forward to working with you all, fostering partnerships, and learning from all of you as I take on this journey. Thank you to DA Ryan and state and local officials for being here as well. To Chief Ken Fong, thank you for your generosity, accepting me, and making this transition process a pleasurable one. I joke that sometimes it was a bit too pleasurable, but I look forward to keeping you on speed dial in the future. To Chief John Fisher, I also look forward to working with you in the future and hearing all the good things that I've heard about so far about the Carlisle Police Department. To all my friends and Brookline police officers here today, thank you. As JFK once said, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. All of you have helped me learn along the way, leading me to this very moment. To my leadership mentors, Dennis Mon, Eric Carlin, and Christine Amendola, your leadership style, strength, and ability to conquer all by putting everyone's needs before your own, no matter what your personal sacrifice is, has taught me in ways that are indescribable. A special thank you to Christine. Your support in guiding me through the chief's process in this endeavor speaks volumes. To my brother and sister, being the middle child isn't the easiest, but both of you always being mom's favorite kids, it helped me work on taking risks and pursuing things that I wanted. Of course, I'm kidding. I'm clearly now mom's favorite, but I truly thank both of you for being an ear to listen and a voice of reason throughout this process. To my parents, thank you for always being an example of respect, hard work, and teamwork. You always taught me to never quit, and during trying times, shoot for your dreams through strength and resiliency. I most certainly wouldn't be here today without both of you being such outstanding role models. To my children, I expect beds being made, morning salutes, and the greeting of the day. Sorry, that speech is for later. I love all of you, and thank you for keeping me on my toes. To Kelly, your level of kindness and love, caring and supportive attitude, and upbeat positivity helped me in more ways than you could have imagined. You helped me create this chance to take this leap in my career and forge this new path. My light through all the madness and chaos is you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. In General Douglas MacArthur's farewell speech on May 12, 1962 at West Point, he stated the following: duty, honor, country. Those three hallowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what you will be. They are your rallying points to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, to create hope when hope becomes forlorn. I could not help but think about those words over the course of the past few years in law enforcement when I watched policing get tested in ways we have never seen before. In the eruption of the police reform era, police officers faced challenging times, loss of hope and a loss of sense of duty, but their service never faltered. Police officers continue to utilize these times to adapt and change into future roles, guided by community input and feedback. These were trying times for all, but tested our leadership, strength, and commitment to the community and those we protect and serve. These times demonstrated courage to regain faith and hope in police and community partnerships. Those words, duty, honor, country, reflected upon why I wanted to be a cop and the symbolism of what a police officer is. A police officer is a symbol of self-restraint in adversity, a symbol of empathy trying times and those in need, but also a symbol that is created by bravery, integrity, firmness, and service, as well as sacrifice. Keeping the meaning of the phrase in mind, as chief of the Carlisle Police Department, I offer the Carlisle community and its residents this phrase, duty, honor, community. In these three hallowed words, I promise to reinforce police partnerships, recreate hope in policing, and build upon the strong foundations that the Carlisle Police Department has already established. Through transparency, commitment, and integrity, we will grow in the future together as one. I look forward to creating a police-community collaboration that will reflect the community through legitimacy, trust, and safety. As chief of the Carlisle Police Department, I offer the police department and its officers this phrase: duty, honor, teamwork. In these three hallowed words, I promise to do my job as chief, develop your trust through leadership, and hold myself accountable to the Carlisle Police Department standards. I promise I will always stand next to you in unity, support you when the going gets tough, and utilize your ideas to move our department forward together. In unity, there is always strength, and in strength, we can accomplish great things together as a police department and a community of Carlisle. In closing, as I look out in the crowd, I see so many people here who helped me become the leader I am today. Too many names to mention, but I do see you, and know from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. However, also in the crowd, I see new faces with whom I get to work with, and that represents an exciting and unique opportunity for this community and department moving forward, a new opportunity of faith, courage, and hope. I look forward to working with you all, and I appreciate your time today, and thank you for coming. Thank you.
All right, military quotes. I'm fired up. Let's go. So I hope you can all see, as I can see and as we can see as a community, that our new chief is going to be joining Chief Soros, Kirk from our communications department, and our town departments to create a strong public safety foundation in this community, one that is committed to the service of the residents, but also professionalism. So we're very excited. Thank you for those words, and I am truly pumped up. So one last thing before we allow everyone to partake in coffee, communication, and cookies. We want to recognize Chief Amendola's wife Kelly on behalf of the entire family and welcome the Amendola family through Kelly to the Carlisle community. And we hope you do participate in our events. And thank you for providing the stability to our chief as he does and embarks on a very difficult job. So Aubrey, just a small token from our town to Kelly on behalf of the town to the Amendola family. And welcome. All right, that concludes our ceremony. Please come and introduce yourself overwhelmingly to our new chief. And thank you for supporting him as he starts this journey. And I'm looking forward to meeting those of you who I don't know and those who I do. Thank you again for coming today on behalf of the town.